Chapter 3. Committed. There are no half-hearted champions. Johnson Maxwell stated, ordinary people with commitment can make extraordinary impact in their world, on their world. There's a story of a person named Jonas Salk, and he completed his training in medical school, and he had a dream of becoming a lawyer, as his parents said. That really wasn't his dream, but once his mother came and told him that follow your dream, because she didn't think that being a lawyer was what he really wanted to be. She thought what he really wanted to do was to help save lives. So she made him become a medical doctor. And soon enough, as you know it, she became the head of the virus research lab in the University of Pittsburgh. He began investigating a virus called the poliovirus. After more than 4 years, Salk and his team developed a vaccine, but it needed testing. And the four first people he and his family were the people who stepped up to test the vaccine. And he was really brave and committed. This shows how committed he was to saving people. He risked his life to test the vaccine to see if it could save other people. And in the end, it paid off. It became successful, and then his mentor, Dr. Thomas Francis, arranged 4 million children to be vaccinated that year. And in 1955, there were 28,985 cases of polio reported in the United States, and in 1956, the number was cut in half. And in 1957, there were only 5,894. Thanks to the work of Jonas Salk, other scientists um, studied medical work and started to cure viruses. This shows that you could you say that the team was not committed, and you could say that the team Joan Salk was most committed to was mankind. Many people tend to associate commitment with their emotions. They feel they feel the right way and they follow through their commitment. But the thing is, true commitment doesn't work that way. It's not an emotion, it's a character quality that enables us to reach goals. Because if you want a solid team, whether it's a business, a volunteer organization, a club, you must have team players who are solidly committed to the team. Team players who are always there. Even if there's a win or a loss, they're always there to continue training to win and fight for the next match. Or fight for the next open market. or fight for succeed for the team to succeed in business. Here are some things every team player needs to know about being committed. Number one, commitment usually is discovered in the midst of adversity. People don't really know whether they are committed to something until they face adversity. Thing is, Vincent Vincent Lombardi said, "The harder you work, the harder it is to surrender." Because committed people don't surrender easily. Because all the hard work that they've done until they lead up to that point, they won't give up. They won't surrender and fail. Number two, commitment does not depend on gifts or abilities. Commitment and talent are unconnected unless you connect them. So you can be you can be committed to your talent, and that's how you connect them, or you can be uncommitted to your talent. Like if you're let's give you an example. Your talent is playing the piano, or your talent is fixing technology. If you're not committed to fixing technology, probably 5 times or more a week, that talent will go away, and then you'll just be a waste. You next time when you want to fix a technology, you won't know how to do it. Number three, commitment comes as a result of choice, not conditions, because everyone has to make choices. Far too many people think that conditions determine choices, but most of the time, choices determine the conditions. When you come from commit, when you choose committed, you give yourself a chance to success to succeed. Number four, commitment lasts when it's based on values. The one thing it's the one thing commitment is the one thing that makes a commitment in a moment. Because if you value what you do, you'll do it all the time. If you don't value what you do, if you don't like playing the piano and earning money from playing the piano, that means you won't be happy in life. You don't value what you don't value because you don't value what you do. You're just doing it to make money. Anytime you make choices based on solid life values, then you are in a better position to sustain your level of commitment. A commitment is something you believe in that is a commitment. A commitment is something a commitment to something you believe in is a commitment that is easier to keep. Because if you don't believe in what you're committed to, then the commitment will fade. Your discipline will start fading and you'll just stop. Eventually stop. How do you improve your level of commitment? Number one, tie your commitments to your values because your values are something you love doing and you would like to continue on forever in your life because you that's what you love. If you tie it to something that's not your values, you're just doing it to make money and you just eventually quit. Number two, take a risk. Being committed involves risks and you may fail when you take risks. Your teammate may let you down or or you may fulfill a goal that you don't You may fulfill a goal that doesn't give you the results that you desire, but take the risk of committing anyway, because nobody ever gave his best nobody who ever gave his best regretted it. That's what stated George Hallis. Evaluate evaluate your teammates' commitment. If you find what your teammates, every single person on the team are committed to, the team can work on everyone's commitments and everyone else's commitment. Let's say there's someone who's committed on becoming a soccer player, someone's committed on becoming a basketball player, someone's committed becoming a hockey player. You can all train together 4 times a week. You can all train together 4 or 5 times a week. You can do 15 minutes soccer, 15 minutes hockey, 15 minutes basketball, 15 minutes football. So in the end, all everyone will be developing themselves on what they value on, and then soon enough, all the four of them will succeed of becoming professional soccer, football, basketball players, or hockey players. The thing is, you can't just go say I'm committed to this, and then halfway there you give up because you will not consider a champion because there's no such thing as a half-hearted champion because you just give up on the high point. Instead of finishing it, you just leave it.